channel. Today we are going to be jumping into my budget setup for June, which is right around the corner, so I seriously need to get this started. And I am using the Ready Set Goals Happy Planner 2020 Budget Edition. This one just came out this year. So this is the one that I'm going to be actually using, and I usually use an Erin Condren, but I wanted to give this a try to see how this works. And so far I like it, so we're going to use this one for this video. Alright, so let's go ahead and start budgeting. Alright guys, so for this budget planner, you do have a budget page, like a summary, and I do have my financial goals here, and then I do have that I want to pay off my Chase card. Last month for my budget goal, I had that I wanted to pay off my Walmart card, and then I did achieve that goal last month. And then I want to continue to stay on track with budgeting, keep utilizing my cash envelopes, and then have a lot of more no spend days. And then I just use this tracker here. I don't write anything on it because it marks up the page. I just use it as my divider, so when I open my planner, I know exactly where to go. And then just have these stickers from Caffeinated Kate, just June budget there. And then this right here is for to write your unexpected expenses. And let's go ahead and head to the calendar. Alright, so my calendar, this is what I got going on. So this right here, I kind of have this laid out already. A few of these I don't have the numbers because when I was jotting it down, they didn't have the actual balance that was due. Hopefully, I think I might have wrote them on my other sheet that I have, so we'll check and see if I have those on there. So what I do is I do use the sidebar to set goals. And here on the side, I just have just to decorate it a little bit. And then I have my goal, because my goal is to pay off my Chase plan, and I kind of came up with a plan to pay it off. So on these days that I have here, this is the amount that I need to pay it off by the 25th. So I'm going to try my hardest to try to stick to this plan that I have here. And then here I have a spending key. So this is when I do my weekly check-ins to see how much I'm spending and how many no spend days that I had for that week or for the 2 weeks. Sometimes I do 1 week or sometimes I do 2 weeks. So then I do have stickers that says manage finances. So this is when I come in and I just look over my book to make sure that all of my numbers are coming together and making sense. And then I do have my bill pay stickers, and then we are going to be doing my fill-in for my bill tracker for the month in just a second. And then I do put stickers down for when I need to do cash stuffing, and then I have stickers for payday. And then these little stickers, I got these off of Etsy. So I like these because you can write down the amount, and then you can check off the box of when you've paid it off. So those work out perfectly. All right, so what we're going to do is do our monthly budget for the bills that are due for this month. All right, so we're going to do a lump sum of income. This is going to include my side hustling and my regular income, so I'm just going to all put it in one, and we're going to have $1,500. All right, and then what I'm going to do down here is I always change these right here. I come in with my whiteout, easy correct, and I'm just going to go across it. All right, and then I'm just going to do budget it, and then I'm going to do actual. All right, so this is going to be the budget amount that I'm budgeting, and then actual when it's paid. All right, for my Wells Fargo credit card, that's I've been pretty much, and what I do is, and I do have a sheet that when the bills come out, soon as I get my statement or I get like an email that says your statement is ready, I'll pull this out, and whatever the amount that's due, I'll jot it on here. So I've been waiting to fill in all of these for the bills that are due for the month. All right, so for Wells Fargo credit card, I've been really doing pretty good getting that down. I haven't been using it, but I've just been making payments on it. So the actual budgeted amount is $90. All right, for Capital One, the actual budgeted amount, this is the actual because it's actually auto pay. So the budgeted amount that I have for Capital One is $35. All right, for Geico, for the car insurance, I do have the exact amount, but just in case I'm going to budget it $80. For Capital One, my second card, I know I have two of these. Yeah, this probably will be the next one that I'm going to tackle, my next card. So my other Capital One card is $45 budgeted. All right, for daycare, for 605, now I did write this down on here. Let's see. Oops, I didn't write that down. Okay, so for daycare for that week, I'm working 3 days, so that will be budgeted for $75. For AEP, I do have the actual amount, and the amount is $186. I am on the AMP plan, so it's like a set amount, but now I'm like paying more than what my bill is, so hopefully in the wintertime that will actually be a lot better and benefit me. So for the 12 for daycare, it's going to be, I'm working 2 days, so that's going to be budgeted at $50. And for Brinks, our security system, which is not too bad, is only, I'm going to budget it for $34.95. This is the actual amount. This is like a set amount and is auto debited from my checking account. And then I have Netflix, which is also auto debited from my checking account, and that is the exact amount, so that's going to be $12.99. So then I have PayPal, which I'm going to budget for $30. And PayPal account, hopefully I can, I want to knock that one out too. All right, for Target, this is the one that I need to get down. This one, the interest sucks on this one. So for Target, I am budgeting $64. And yeah, the interest rate is like, I'm not getting anywhere with this card. It's like it just goes, like I pay, and then it's like it puts $2 on the payment, and then the rest is interest. I don't know. So I'm gonna have to really try to knock that out. Okay, so for mortgage, we're gonna do $510.47, and that is due on the 16th. So daycare, I'm gonna be working 3 days, so that's gonna be budgeted at $75. So my water bill, I just called today because I was like wondering, because I paid the last one like on the 22nd. I'm like, can you please tell me when my water bill is supposed to be due? So I finally called today, and they said that they had a glitch in the system. So she did give me the exact amount. So the amount is $70.59. All right, so for Allie, we're going to do $341, which is budgeted. All right, so for my Xfinity bill, it's going to be a lot cheaper than what the bill that I got lowered because it's like prorated. So it's going to be, I don't know, probably like roughly around like $80. It might be cheaper than that, but we're just going to go 80 just to be sure. Now for my Discover bill, this is another one that I make payments on, and it seems like it doesn't go anywhere. So I'm going to budget it for the payment to be $83. So this is another one. And I am going to be doing a DAP video to show you guys how much I made progress for the month of May towards my DAP. And I will make a video and post that up for you. So daycare will be, I'm working 2 days, so that'll be $50, which I'm budgeting for. And then my Centra bill, which is a hospital bill that was for my son. So that one right there is budgeted for $75. That's exact. But this actually is coming out of my HSA account that I have a debit card that's for medical expenses. That's all I can use it for. So, and then I have a Chase card, which I am working on now. And that payment is $35. That's what that's budgeted for. So, but during the month, I'm going to actually leave this blank until the end of the month that I can fill it in because I've already made extra payments to my card. And it still is May, so that's awesome. So then we have our Sprint bill. I got to figure out a way to get this bill down. This bill just sucks. So Sprint is $128, but I don't have a lease anymore. I guess I can do like the auto pay to knock off like $7.99. It knocks off like $10 if I do auto debit. But so then daycare, I'm working 2 days, so that will be budgeted at $50. And then I just got in the mail when I just checked before I did this video. All right, so I do see where it is the 6 months because it's every 6 months that I have to pay the alarm emergency services fee, and that fee is $30. So that's for having our Brinks alarm system hooked up with the police department downtown. So this is my budgeted. This pay period ends on the 11th. So all of the bills from here will be taken out of this paycheck here, which I got paid today. So this will be taken out of here. So this is for my first paycheck of the month, and this was kind of like the last of, this is going to be the last of May, the 1st of June. So it's kind of like, it's weird. All right. So this is what we have for just our budget overview for the month. All right, so let's go ahead and do our trackers that we have, and I'll show you how I kind of tweak it a little bit to fit what I need to do. So I am going to go ahead and white out this. I need to take this out. I am out of tape. That's nice. Alright, so that's on my list to get today. I am actually out of this. I must have used this thing like a lot. So I am out of this, so I will have to go replenish and get another one today. So good thing I do have this liquid one. I don't know how I'm going to like this because I've gotten so used to this one. So we're going to use the liquid. And so far, this is a mess. Alright, so we'll just have to let that dry. So what we'll do, we'll go ahead and work on... Now I remember why I like the tape better. Alright, so I am out of this tape, and that sucks. Alright, so what we're going to do up here, I'm going to do for my debt of what I'm going to pay off for this month. I'm so sorry, guys. My little son is singing. Alright, so we're going to do debt snowball. So I'm going to put this sticker up here. Alright, so we're going to do debt snowball. And let me go ahead and put this on here so this can dry. I cannot believe I ran out of tape. I didn't even realize. So this is going to say amount, but I need to let that dry. So, bear with me. So I'm like, oh no, I was like awful. All right, so let's go ahead and fill this in. So we're going to do debt snowball, and the last payment that we made, I'm going to count that for this month, is I just made a payment towards this, where the payment we made was $529. And that was going to count. I'm going to put that as accounting for this month because, let's see, my goal was, on the 29th was $63, so I'm counting that as the first. So we have account, so this is my Chase. So the amount was $63. So I'm writing funny, guys. I'm trying not to touch this because it's wet. $63. So that left my balance at, and I do have a debt tracker sheet that I use, and I will go over that. $340, $440. Okay. So that left my balance at $344.40. All right. So we are going to write amount. Write it really light. Okay. So that's going to say amount. So this is extra debt that I'm going to be paying. So we're going to leave this like this. And so this is going to be where I'm going to track my extra payments that I make to it. And then if I follow the plan that I have on my monthly calendar, then I should be pretty much done paying this by the 25th or the 26th of this month. Okay, so down here we're going to do our sinking funds. Now I did have the $529 paycheck on the other for May for the third paycheck, but I'm going to actually add it to this paycheck and do it as paycheck 1. And the third paychecks are always kind of funny a little bit. All right, so we're going to do sinking fund stickers. So I'm going to put that here. Make sure that fits. All right, so we're going to do sinking funds, and I got this Cricut, but that should be fine. All right, so I have sinking funds here, and then how I'm going to set it up, I'm going to do 529, 20, and then 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 we're going to do account 20. Now the trash decals I don't have anymore because they're going to start adding that to our WOTA bill. They're going to add $10 a month for that. Yeah, they started as soon as I started doing my sinking funds for it, but it's okay. So I just have to budget, make sure I budget for the extra $10. So we're going to hop down to the account vacation. So that balance, we're adding $30 to vacation. So that balance was $270. I'm sorry, that balance was $300. So the total will be $330 that we have in our sinking funds. So the next one that I have for sinking funds is car tires. And these are all cashless sinking funds. I have these in my Ally savings account where I can put buckets. But the only thing is, if I need to transfer it, I can't, for some reason I can't Zelle it back to myself, but I can Zelle to the account. So I'm not sure if it's just because it's a savings or whatever, whatnot, but sometimes, I don't know. I'll just have to, I called them and they said that Zelle has different policies for different banks. So even if it takes one bank longer, it might take another bank quicker to do it, to transfer, but I don't know. But so where are we at? Okay, so car tires, we're adding 31 because remember that I took the $6 that I was doing for my trash decals and I just rolled that over to my car tires, not tires, and that total was 131. So that total was 131. So the balance will be 162. So that's how much we have in our car tire fund. So the next one is property taxes. That's a sinking funds, but that is in my wallet. So this is actually not like a cashless sinking fund. So we had $50 that we added physically to that, and it was 100. So that total now is going to be 150. All right. For my emergency funds, my balance now is 850 because I had to get my AC fixed. So I had to get my AC fixed. So that was, my car is still under warranty. I had extended warranty. So I had to pay a $100 deductible. And then there was a part that needed to be changed in $50. So I had to take So I had to take $150 out of my emergency funds to put towards that to pay for my car to be fixed. Everything else was pretty much good. My AC went out. So I had to get, the compressor. And that's like the most expensive part ever. So, it was probably like a $1,500 or like $1,800 part for my car. So, we didn't put anything in there, but I did take money out of it. I transferred it from my Ally savings. So I transferred it to, So I transferred it, all right. So I transferred it from my Ally savings to my checking, and that was $150 that I transferred. So we're going to do negative here, 150. All right. And that was 1,000. So that's going to make my total 850. And then I'm just going to have to bring that back up again. So that was for a car emergency. All right. So the next two pay periods that we have that's coming up, and this is my, like I said, my cheat sheet that I use, guys. So my next pay period is 6/12 and then 6/26, so we can go ahead and put those on there. So this way I'll have this already done. So all I have to do is add this, and then we're going to put our stickers here to separate it. So that's what we have set up for our sinking funds, and then we have our depth snowball. And then I also keep a track of my sinking funds back here. I keep tally sheets back here. All right, and so the weekly sheets that I have here are, these here are white out the categories. So as you can see, I can't do that now because I'm out of my white out easy corrector, so I would have to actually get some more of this. So that's how I've done those. And then for my paycheck budget, I am actually going to go ahead and fill this out because this is what I need to, so I know what bills I need to pay for the first week of my paycheck that I just got paid today. So my pay date was 5/29/20, and this week will run, this pay period will run from the 29th to the 11th. All right, so paycheck one, side hustle. So I have a total of $500. So my checking account, I'm starting off at $500. That's in my account. I have daycare, which was $50 today. And emergency fund, which was there. So let's go ahead and write in the numbers that we need to start. We can go ahead and do this one. All right, so let's go ahead. So bill expense, so I'm just going to use this real quick. So bill expense was, so we have sinking funds, and that was directly deposited for $529, and I did budget it $110, and that's how much I did for my sinking funds. That's $110. All right, so actual was $110 extra. All right, so we did this on the 29th. So balance. Oh, this is not 15, guys. I'm sorry. Don't kill me. This is 13. I'm sorry. All right, so this will be 13. I'm messing up. All right. So we have 1,300 minus 110. So that's 1190. All right, so then we had daycare, which I paid today, which was budgeted at $50, and it was actually $50. So date paid was today, so that'll make it $1,140. Oops. Let me keep the running total on here. Okay, so make it $1,140. So then I'm gonna have to pay. I'm gonna go ahead and pay Geico. So that is due on the 2nd, and that is going to be, I had budgeted for $88, so the actual amount is $87.56. I didn't pay any extra, so the over amount that I had budgeted, $7.56, so that's 44 cents. Okay, and today paid, so minus $87.56. All right, so that makes it $1,052.44. So then I did my cash envelopes, and that was, I should have put that before Geico, but that was for $529, and I had budgeted for $210, and we did $210. All right, so actual minus 210 equals $842, and the actual was 210. I don't know why I skipped over like that, and I did that the 29th. All right. So next we have, just kind of figure this, we'll just roll this back like this so it won't fold it. All right, so next we have capital 1, and that's will be taken out on the 5th, and that is for $35, and the actual amount, I'll wait till after they, I'll wait till after they deduct it from my checking account just to make sure. So this is auto debited, so I'll put auto here. And so I'm going to go ahead and take that out of my balance. So because basically that money is seriously not mine anymore. So that's going to leave me with $807.44. And then we're going to have capital 1 on the 9th. And that is auto. So that's 609. So that's going to be $45. All right, so that's going to be $45. That's going to automatically come out. I'm not going to put an amount till this actually comes out of my account. So that will leave me with, all right, $762.44. And then, let's see. So capital 1. So then we have, I have daycare on the 5th, which I'm getting out of order here. So my daycare will be $75. I got to do better with keeping my stuff on order. All right, so that will leave me with, this way I can have like, so this will leave me with $687.44. So then we will have, because I get paid on the 11th, and then I have AEP coming out on the 11th. All right, so AEP will be 186 that we're budgeting for. All right, so that'll leave me with $501.44. So I'm going to put to savings. I didn't budget anything, but savings, I'm going to do 300. And then that'll leave me, all right, so actual 300, nothing. So that's 601. So that'll leave me with 201.44 as a cushion in my account. And let me just go back to make sure that I've got everything on here that I'm supposed to. Oh, all right, and property tax. That's what I need. All right, see, that's why it's good to look back on this calendar, because that way you can make sure you have everything. Did I put that on here? I don't think I put that on here. All right, so we're gonna do 605.20. So we're gonna add this to the bottom. See, that's why it pays to make your calendar before. All right, so property tax is $207.82. And for the $207.82 taxes, this is the 5th. This is out of order. All right, so we're gonna do yeah, okay, so I already have 150 in my checking. I already have 150 in my cash envelopes that I save. I did this a little late, stuffing my cash envelope for this one, so I'm gonna have to come out of my checking account with the extra. Okay, so we're gonna do 207.82 minus 150, and that's gonna leave us at 57.82. So I'm gonna have to take that out of my checking. So budgeted for this exact amount that I need. So it's going to be 57.82. So let's go ahead and take that from the 201.44. All right. So that'll leave me with a cushion of 143.62 in my checking account. So notes, I'm just going to put focus on, oops, I forgot to put 300. So notes, I'm just going to put focus on paying off Chase card, extra, side hustle, cash, put towards this debt. Okay. All right, so this is my paycheck budget. So this is, like I said, I will come back and I'm gonna, oh, I forgot to put this one in there. I do have my Discover bill now, so that's $82. And then my water bill, which I called today, which was $70.59. And that one's due on the 17th, and this is due on the 22nd. All right, so I think we are all done with this budget setup. So far so good. So I will come back with another video. And I forgot to switch this to, this is supposed to be 1,300. And I need to write this down in here. 13. I messed up on that. All right, guys, so this is the end of my budget video, and I will put the 3 in there. And I will come back with another video for my debt journey that I am on. So make sure that you stay tuned for that and make sure you watch out for it. So thank you so much, guys, for sticking with me during this budgeting video. And as always, guys, thank you so much. And until the next time, guys, peace.